And we are on. Hello and welcome to Pick 6 by Sports Unhinged, our weekly Pickems segment where we pick 3 games, 3 picks against the spread, 3 on the over-under. It's me versus Yujita for the whole season. 1 point for each correct pick and double if you beat the expert. Now, our resident expert is out of action today, so we've got our substitute teacher in. Again, fits the profile. Another senior citizen who hasn't seen his team win the Super Bowl ever,
what an
forever, in forever or ever. I mean, it's interchangeable.
36 years.
What you thought you will join this and we won't go at you, Mark? I mean, you know what happens to substitute teachers. I mean,
Exactly.
You don't get an apple first day. Yeah.
No. I'm just happy to be picking up coach's salary for the day.
excellent. Yes.
Coach has been slacking lately. Yeah.
We do pay handsomely at Sports Unhinged.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Not for us, but the guys down here.
Yeah.
Quite right.
All right, let's have a quick look at last week. So Yujita, again.
No, I think we should just move on to this week. Seriously, I mean,
I'll be real quick.
Yeah.
You
TikTok,
failed once
TikTok.
again. You failed once again to pick up some ground. 6 points for me, 4 points for you. So the overall score now is 55-41. All right.
Nothing.
So
Plenty of time.
It's a weird season, and you got a weird fetish. So
yeah, all right.
you got a fetish for the weird.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get started. Game number 1. So we've got Detroit at Cleveland. Cleveland are 12.5 points favorites, and the over-under is 43. All right. So Detroit unbeaten for 2 weeks now. Was it? Well, they had 2 unbeaten weeks, the bye week and the draw, right? See, for me, whether it's Baker Mayfield playing, whether it's Case Keenum playing, the name of the game for the Browns is always going to be running the ball. So they're the number 1 rushing team in the NFL. They've got Nick Chubb. I think on average, they've rushed 154 yards per game. So people like to see Detroit, who tend to lose a lot of games by 1 possession. But for me, I think it still goes to Cleveland. Cleveland 35, Detroit 19. I've got Cleveland covering the 12.5 points and going over. Yujita, what do you have?
Yeah, look, to catch you up, I gotta go the other way on everything right now. Yeah,
but does that mean that you're gonna put your faith in Detroit? I mean,
I don't have much faith in Cleveland. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You know? Cleveland's had an up and down season, man. We know this. And Detroit, man, they're frustratingly, they keep within games. Now, interestingly, whenever they've kept close, the next week they've been blown out.
Yes.
So this could be that week. But I don't know. I have a feeling the Lions' O-line isn't as bad as the rest of the team. So they could stop that run game in the interior. I know Nick Chubb is back, but right. I think they might be able to do something there. So I still think Cleveland's going to win this game, but is the spread still at 12?
12.5.
12.5. So I think Lions cover it, actually. So I like the under in the game as well. 26-16.
All right. So you're going opposite. All right, yeah. Mark.
Dan Campbell. Let's go.
Wow. Well, I'm going to get scarily close to Yujita's prediction on this one.
Oh,
I do see the Browns winning. I don't see them scoring many points. You know, Peoples Jones is questionable, so I'm not sure about that. Yeah, great to have Nick Chubb back. Big news for Detroit is, of course, Jared Goff's not practiced all week, so but they're still. I don't know if they want him to play or not, but I don't see Detroit doing too much. I've got Browns 24, Detroit 18. So.
Okay, so you've got Detroit covering and the under on this one. So you're going Yujita's way. All right, let's see. More beat the expert points for me. That's the way that I see it.
And that's why we have it, man. Coach was a bad omen on me.
We'll know Sunday night.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Oh,
all right. Game number 2, and this one is going to stir up a few emotions from our expert today. So Baltimore at Chicago. Chicago are 5.5 point underdogs. And the over-under is at 44.5. Yujita, you start us off with this one. What do you have?
Yeah, look, I mean, the heart says go with the Bears because Mark's here. but then the mind's like, screw Mark. So I'm gonna have to go with mine because I don't see Baltimore getting blown away 2 games in a week. I think Greg Roman probably studied what happened to Baltimore's offense. There was complete safety blitzes on them by the Dolphins. I'm sure Chicago will not try as many, but I think Lamar gets the better of them here, really. So I'm going to go with Baltimore to cover 27-17.
27-17. All right, let's get out our calculators. Does that cover the spread?
44.
44. All right, so that's just under, half a point under. I had the math I had the math fail last week, so that's why I'm being very careful. We were shooting this late in the night. The arithmetic is not great. All right, let me go with this one. All right, so interesting 2 statistics that made my decision for this one. One is that the Bears are 0-7 in games following the bye week since 2014. So
thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, so I mean, the bye week does not do you guys any favor. The second one is that the Ravens are now on a 12-game winning streak against NFC teams. It's the longest in the NFL right now. So based on that, I've got Baltimore 33, Chicago 16. I've got Baltimore and the over. It's going to be a tough one to watch. For you.
I mean, my mind wasn't that corrupted. All right.
And I know Mark, I've known him for a long time. He's never picked against the Bears no matter what. So let's see if that pattern holds true. Mark, what do you have?
Absolutely, it does. I will never, ever pick against them, even if they've got 4 players against 53. So it's not going to happen. Obviously, Hicks is out, Mack is out, Robinson looks like he's out. The nice thing about that is that you've got Goodwin and Grant, who are names that you guys have never heard of. But these are young, hungry guys. And I kind of think that this is an opportunity for them to earn their contracts for next year. I'm pretty up on them. Guy called Bird is going to take Robinson's place if he doesn't make it. Okay. Eddie Jackson is out. I think surprise, the Bears are going to win. I think they're going to do it 24-22. It's going to be really close. And I think Justin Fields he's going to be at home. He's played well the last couple of weeks. I just think he's getting better and better. The offense seems to be intact. So I'm going Bears 24-22. So,
okay,
Jeetha, this is your chance to get double points if the Bears lose.
This is my week.
Hold on, but both of you picked 44 points. That's the exact
46,
number of points.
46, 24-22.
46. So you're going on the over. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, you just saved me from another math fail right there.
That's okay.
You need to get a bigger calculator.
Yeah, I think so.
I've been using those Texas instrument thingies. I don't know if they're very reliable. Coach is not here, so I get to make fun of Texas today. All right, cool. Let's move on to game number 3. We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are 6-point favorites. The over-under is at 46.5. Let me go first on this one. This is all down to whether Herbert stands and reacts well to the blitz. Pittsburgh have a 22.6% blitz rate. So they like to go with the quarterbacks. The Chargers have lost a lot of ground. I mean, they're 1-3 in the last 4 games. In the games that they were winning, they were 14. Herbert was at 14 touchdowns and 1 interception. In their losses, he was only 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. So what I feel happened with the LA Chargers is that something was not broken and they tried to fix it. Because in the first few games, when they let Herbert be himself, when they let him actually throw those throws downfield, they were actually doing well. When they started to kind of control the game and kind of do the dinks and dunks and all of that, that's where I think they lost it. And we've been talking the exact opposite with other quarterbacks, saying that the coaches should not let them, throw these balls downfield. But with Herbert, that's his strength. That's what made him win, Rookie Offensive Player of the Year last year. So against a team that wins ugly, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers, yes, they don't have TJ Watt, they don't have Joe Hayden, who have both been placed on IR or COVID. I'm not sure what it was, but I know that
Watts
they're
just hurt. I don't think he's on IR. I don't think so.
it's
I'm not
COVID, right? Probably COVID, or they're not
Yep.
playing the game,
sure. I think
right?
he's just hurt. Yeah, he's out on Sunday.
For me, that means that Pittsburgh will be able to put up some points, but I've got Pittsburgh 24, Chargers 31. So the Chargers covering by 1 point. So Chargers and the over. Yujita.
Yeah, man. Look, I don't know what to make of the Chargers. I mean, ever since week 5, like you said, Herbert's been on a downward trend, and Chargers have been giving up the most points in yards than anyone in the league. So I think people have caught up to this Joe Lombardi offense. And, on the run game on both sides, there's no defense and there's no offense. What happened to Austin Eckler? I mean, this guy was supposed to be the Cordell Patterson of the AFC, and that's not worked out. And their run defense, I think Najee Harris is going to go for 40 carries, 100-plus yards in this game. And like you said, Pittsburgh wins ugly. And I think that is what is going to happen here. Even there is injuries, all those guys you said that are out. On the Chargers side, they haven't got Bosa. So whoever, I think Ben's probably not in as well. So it's probably Rudolph who's playing. So no one to get after him. So I actually think Pittsburgh's going to win this game and win it ugly. In the end, yeah, that's
so
right.
The ugly win streak continues.
They're gonna continue Cause look, we said the Chargers. This is their division to lose. They're gonna shoot themselves in the foot, and they've done it. Yeah, and I don't see how they're gonna get it all back. So I'm going with Pittsburgh 24-21. Pittsburgh to cover and the under.
The under on this one. Wow. Yep. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Mark.
It's all on. It's all on, baby. Let's go.
More opportunities for you to get some points here, Eugene. I think it's going to be an ugly game. As Mohammed said, Chargers really lost their way. I think it's a classic case of overthinking the game. I really do. They need to get back to basics, get back to simple things. I don't think it's going to result in a lot of points. So it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be similar to the Pittsburgh-Detroit game in terms of number of points. I've got the Chargers winning 20-19.
The Chargers winning 20.
One of those last-minute field goal kind of scenarios. I just think it could be a bit of a brawl. If you like good defense, maybe you'll see some of that, or just rubbish offense. Not really sure, but low-scoring game.
So Pittsburgh to cover in a low-scoring Chargers 39, win.
39, yeah,
and the under. Okay, excellent.
Well, I don't get the points for that. Damn it!
Yeah.
You gave me false hope.
You gave him hope, and then you took it away.
Yeah, and then you just took it away.
But I've known you over
just like the Panthers.
I've known you over 10 years. I've done that for the last 10 years. Why would I change today?
You did the Panthers on me.
No. I have to say, Mark is coming up with some interesting picks here as the expert. So this is a good one, but the Chicago one, I mean, if it happens, it just shows what belief in your team actually does. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Blind faith, maybe, but it's faith.
Yeah, I'm sure that faith has gotten you to a lot of Super Bowls in the last.
You're a bitter man. More Super Bowls in Carolina.
I don't have my calculator, so I can't even count the years.
Exactly. So be careful where you go.
It's been a lot of years.
It's been a lot of years. All right.
It's been awesome. Listen, let's end with it's been so many years at that Ditka's restaurant in Chicago. Their password is still what?
It's Bears 85 Bears.
85 Bears.
That's their Wi-Fi password.
Wow.
There it is. That's how long.
Awesome. All right. With that, we will wrap up today. Thanks, Ejita. Thanks, Mark. Play along.
Right. Thanks, Mark.
Play along in the comment section. Put your picks in. See if you can get some points. Mark, we might bring you back as an expert once in a while. This is fun.
Not when I go 0-6. Only if you get double points. That's when you'll bring me back.
Yeah. That's when we'll bring you back. All right, guys.
I'll force you back. All right.
Have a good one.
See you later.
Good one.